when I saw this, I said, God, is this place I'm going to? I said, well, everything is all right. God, if I die, please accept my soul and take care of my family. I just did a very simple prayer. God, please. I know you will not allow me to die here, but if I die here, at least you've allowed me come this long. I will appreciate your grace upon me, and I accept my fate as well.
How was the feeling like when you got there and you called family back home?
Man, it was very beautiful. When I got here, when I called, man, everybody was happy for me. Oh, thank God you did not die there, because everybody was saying, oh, come back home, come back home. I said, me, no, I know they come back home. I don't dare. My life dey front, not be back.
Oh, hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store. And when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. But yeah, Mahama media, Texas, you drew her. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Hello guys, I welcome you live on SBTV Africa. My name is DJ Nyame. If you just chance on our channel, welcome to SBTV Africa family, the voice of the community. Make sure you like, you share, you drop your comments after watching the video. We have more videos on our channel, both in our local dialects and we have English ones. I know the English ones are not many, but gradually we'll get there. So if you want to come on my show, my numbers are on the screen, so you can just WhatsApp me or send me a voice note. Don't call. WhatsApp me or send me a voice note. I'll respond to you. My name is DJ Nyame. I'm going to have a chat with one brother from Africa. Another brother from another African country. You know, we Africans, we are one family. So before I start, let me just give credit to my sponsors, Tap Tap Send. Those in abroad that want to send money to our brothers and sisters or family back home, just download Tap Tap Send on the Play Store, App Store. Then you fill the application. When you get to a stage to ask for promo code, just remember to type SVTV. When you send the money straight, it will come to our mobile money wallet in Ghana. So download Tap Tap Send in Play Store and App Store. And also, Ejumapa on demand. Those in abroad, those in Ghana who are looking for artisans, carpenters, plumbers, stylers, painters, steel benders, mechanics, and all that. Go to your Play Store and App Store and download Ejumapa on demand. Ejumapa, or go to their website, www.ejumapa.com, or Play Store and App Store, Ejumapa. When you download it, everywhere you are in Ghana, if you are looking for a professional artisan, you get one. So download Ejumapa and Play Store and App Store. Let's go straight to go have a chat with one guy. You can see him on the screen from Omonaja. Omonaja on the screen, I have Arizona on the show. I welcome you live on SBTV Africa. How are you?
I'm very fine. Thanks for having me here as well. I really appreciate this opportunity.
Nice one. So, yeah. How is Italy?
Yeah, everything's very okay in Italy. The weather is all right and everything's okay.
Summertime, eh?
We're already in summer. Yeah.
Which part of Italy are you?
I'm based in Milan.
Milan, okay.
Yeah.
So what's your name? What's your real name?
My real name is my surname is Gabriel, while my real name is Harry. But the Zona I had to eat that's my stage name, just a nickname. So I just, combine everything together to make it my stage name,
Oh, Arizona. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, how long have you been in Italy?
I've been here it's like 6 years now, yeah.
Wow, 6 years.
Been 6 years, yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll come back to Italy and the experience and all that. Let's come back to Nigeria. You're from Nigeria, right?
I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, so let's come back to Nigeria. Which part of Nigeria are you from and all that?
I'm from Dêäth State.
Dêäth State. Okay,
Yes.
I see. So 6 years ago, I mean, tell us more about you. 6 years ago, back in Nigeria, were you working or schooling, or what were you doing?
6 years ago in Nigeria, I was schooling at the same time, doing some normal job as well. So before I just got the idea of traveling someday, and I was really serious about it. That was when everything started from. So I traveled from Nigeria, to Italy.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about, you said you were schooling. So did you finish the school? Or?
No, I was not able to finish my education.
Why?
I left. Yeah, because the way Africa, the situation is in Africa, for concerning financial, problems and all. My dad is not there.
Talking
Just
about financial problem. Who was taking care of you? It's not your parents.
Yeah, it was my mom. My mom and my elder brothers. Kind of supporting and all, but we have a very big family, so the weight is too much for everybody. So I just have to make the choice of traveling. That was it.
How many siblings do you have?
We are 7 in number.
7.
Yeah.
And you are which born?
I'm second to the last.
Oh, okay. We were talking about your mother and your brother taking care of you. What about your daddy?
My dad is late.
Oh, sorry about that.
For a very long time. Yeah, that's like 12 years, 12 to 13 years now.
Oh, okay. So back then, how was life in Nigeria before leaving? I mean, you were a student, so
life was not quite beautiful, but just for we are already born a struggler, so we must always find a way to survive. Life was not really friendly, but it was all right. Yeah.
Okay, so what came in mind? I mean, you said you wanted to travel. I mean, what happened?
What really happened?
Because we all know it's hard. We are hustlers. So what happened?
Yeah, it's just that, like, I was kind of like thinking of how I can also, pull up for my family and support my family as well, because me being a young guy going to school and all, I see the struggle my parents, putting together, to try to raise me up and raise every other person in the family. It's not really easy. So me myself, I just have to, make my own move, to at least to show some support and appreciation for what they are doing and all. So I just did it on my own. That I never told anybody I was traveling. I just pick up this reasoning someday. I say, man, I'm traveling, I'm leaving this country. I'm that kind of person. I don't really love traveling out of Nigeria, but it was not really in my blood. But it got to a point that, man, I say, no, I have to try something. Let me try something else, even if I'm leaving my education. But I just have to try something else. But anyway, glory to God, I made it happen. So I'm very glad for that. Yeah.
So how did you do it? I mean, you said you wanted to travel. I mean, how did you do it? You didn't have money to further your education, but how did you get the money to travel? Was it by road or?
Yeah, I did it by road. I traveled through from Nigeria to Libya, then from Libya to Italy.
Wow. So I know they've been taking money on the road and all that, but I said there's no money. So how did you do it?
With the little, I told you I was schooling at the same time, having some side hustling, going to work and all. So I was able to, to save some money. And sometimes when they give me money for school and all, I don't use everything. I just try to save something, for the rainy days, you understand? So, sometimes you have to save for the rainy days as well. So that was.
So the whole idea going through Libya, is it by like friends that convince you, or maybe you discuss with somebody and all that? I mean, how did it happen?
Like the idea came just. It's not something that I planned already. It just came into my mind someday. I heard of this friend who traveled and also I said, man, someday I might do this traveling. So I spoke with someone. The guy told me, if you want to travel, yeah, you can. So it's just a 3 days plan. So I said, okay, man, I'll give it a try. So that was how everything started. So I left Nigeria and all. But the journey was very horrible anyway. But I thank God for life.
Can you share some of the experience with us? I mean, from Nigeria to Libya?
It was all from Nigeria to Libya. It was all through deserts. From Kano upwards, it was all deserts and no food.
Your experience
Yeah,
on the road and all that.
no food, no water. These Arabic people, taking you through the illos, beating you like an animal, man. It was really epic. I swear, it was not easy, but thank God for life. We spent like 5 days, or no, a week in the deserts, man.
Did you go
No,
alone or with your friends?
I left just me myself, but on the way I met new friends and her. When that is going through my direction as well. So I connected with some other people as well. So from there, started making new friends and all.
Okay. So he said
Yeah.
on the way before you got to Libya, I mean, you were telling us something, beating you and all that. I mean, I want you to share the experience on the road.
Yeah, our experience on the road, like, it's kind of when these people ask you for money, you don't have money to give them. Maybe there are some kind of places you will get to. They will say the area people there before you pass there, you need to drop them some money and all. When you don't have money, oh my God, they will finish your back with some cable wire and all. A lot of beating and all. It was not easy.
But did you get any guidelines before moving or
No, I
something?
never really heard of this. I don't really have any idea about those things. They will say, man, if you want to go to Italy, you can pass through Libya, do blah 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 here and there. So I was like, if people are doing it, I can do it. I never knew that it was this kind of very difficult because I never imagined myself, staying in the desert like a week without taking a shower, without even drinking water and all, man. Yeah, I saw a lot of people fainting, people dying in front of me. Oh my God, I was like, oh, after that, I was kind of like, after I was traumatized because of the experience, because it was something like I never imagined that is in existence, but I came across it. I was like shocked. The way people suffer, the way people die, somebody dying in present of you, there's nothing you can even do. After this person dying, you just walk and leave this person on the ground there, like.
Okay, so gradually you got to Libya, right?
Yeah.
How many days or how many months it
But
took you from Nigeria to Libya?
from like Nigeria to Libya, it was like 2-3 weeks, something like that.
3 weeks.
2-3 weeks,
Oh, okay.
yeah, something like that, yeah.
Okay. So finally, when you got to Libya,
I was just there, trying. I was sick anyway when I got to Libya because the stress was too much. The vehicle had an accident where I hit my back on somewhere in the vehicle, so I was kind of like having internal bleeding for, oh my God, it was crazy. But somebody tried to help me, and he got me some drugs that I took, just drugs. That's what I took. Then I started recovering myself. Then after that, I was fine. So I started going to also with people and all, just to raise some money and all those things to prepare myself for the journey ahead of me. So that was how everything was going. So after that, somebody got me connected to who can help me cross the sea and all. So that was how.
so you knew where you were going. It's not like you were going to Libya to go and hustle, but yours is to go to Libya and pass through Libya to Italy.
Yeah, exactly.
That was your focus.
That was my focus.
Okay. So when you got to Libya, I mean, how many months did you spend there and all that? I mean,
I can't really calculate it, but I knew that my journey in total, I spent 3 months for my journey.
3 months.
3 months, yeah, from Nigeria to Europe.
So you never work in Libya?
I worked. I worked in Libya, yeah.
I've interviewed a lot of people, and then they share their experience in Libya and all that. Even before you get these boats to cross you to Italy, you have some kind of money you have to pay and all that. How did you?
Yeah, you must have to pay.
Money?
So that was the reason when I got to Libya, I worked. So, and I was still having some money that I took with me, that was still with me from Nigeria. I was still having some, so I had the money together to make the arrangement of crossing and all.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the crossing. How many were you?
62 or 64 people or something. I can't even remember. Yeah. The people was like, it was too much. You know, they were just like folding everybody like sardine inside the balloon because even me where I was sitting, I could not even stretch myself. I was kind of like, I wanted to pee, but the way they folded me in that place, I want to pee, but the thing cannot come out because everywhere was blocked.
So how do you do it? You pee on yourself?
There was no way I could not. I wanted to pee on myself, but there was no way I could do that because I was totally blocked. So there was no way. When they took us, maybe when the rescue team arrived to rescue us from the balloon, I could not stand up.
But when even before crossing, crossing the sea, the Mediterranean Sea, were you not scared or something? Because it's between life and death.
Yeah. The funniest part, I can't even swim. I don't know how to swim. That's the funniest part about everything. So when I got there, when I saw the sea, I said, God, is this place I'm going to? I said, well, everything is all right. God, if I die, please accept my soul and take care of my family. I just did a very simple prayer. God, please. I know you will not allow me to die here. But if I die here, at least you've allowed me come this long. I will appreciate your grace upon me. And I accept my fate as well. So let's go.
If I die today, I'm a hero.
I'm a hero, I swear to God. So,
is that your prayers?
That was my prayers, that was all. Because I've seen that if anything happened in that place, then definitely there will not be any way out. You understand? Definitely not, because this is a Mediterranean Sea we're talking about. So even if you can swim, how long can you swim? How long can you go? How far can you go? You cannot go like it's just.
But before crossing, you heard a lot of story.
When I was there, when I was there, when I arrived in Libya, that was when I started hearing the story because I've seen experience already. You understand? I've had a lot of experience for the couple of weeks or months I've been there. So I had a lot of experience. So from there, I keep, talking about this stuff, like people coming, like talking. So I was like, seriously? Okay. So I wanted to go back, but they told me going back, is going to be like, after this stress, going back again, blah, 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 here and there. I would say, oh God. It got to a point I would say, God, who sent me a message? Who sent me on this errand? Nobody. I said, well, I'm not going to blame myself. If I blame myself, that was the point where I will start, losing hope and I will be done totally. So I was just trying to build up my strength and hope, giving myself that self-confidence, that hope that I'm going to make it. Even when I was sick, that was when I called my brother. I said, bro, look at where I am. In case you did not hear from me again, no, I'm gone because my situation is very difficult. Like, why?
What did he say when you called him?
He was crying. He was crying on the phone because he never expected that kind of move from me. So that was it. But all glory to God, I made it. I'm alive. Okay.
So let's talk about the rescue. How long it took you guys to be rescued? How many hours?
We left like 6 o'clock in the morning. For like before 1 o'clock stroke 2 o'clock, that was they rescued us. Let me say we spent like close to 8 hours. Let me say 8 hours on the sea before we get to the rescue team. Then from the rescue to Italy, we're in the rescue ship. From there to Italy is like it took us three or 4 days. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about when you finally got to Italy. I know they will take you to camp and all that.
Yeah. They took me to camp. I was in camp and they asked me what I wanted to do. So I decided going back to school and So when I got here, I started schooling again. So gradually, it got to a point that in the camp time expired, so I have to leave the camp and all. So there's nobody to support me for my education, and I just need to work. So I have to drop out and go look for job and all. So that was when my journey started again. Another lifestyle started again. I have to work and make money and all to pay my bills and Europe is just about paying your bills and all.
Let's talk about life now in Italy. You've been there for 6 years. How is life now? Do you see yourself doing better now as compared back to Nigeria? What
Yeah,
has changed? I mean,
I'm doing
life.
absolutely better than before because everything's going well. Now I now see myself as a man of myself. I work, I pay my house rent, I do everything for myself. Nobody taking care of me anymore. I'm
Mm,
even the one, trying to look out for people.
mm,
So I see like I feel more responsible than the way I was in Nigeria. So
mm.
and I keep trying to make new steps, make more steps to go forward, to try doing new things and all. So I'm growing
How
anyway.
was
I'm
the
growing.
how was the feeling like when you got there and you called family back home?
Ah man, it was very beautiful. When I got here,
Mm,
when I called, man, everybody was happy for me. Oh, thank God you did not die there because everybody was saying, "Oh, come back home, come back home." I said, "Me, no, I know they come back home. I don't dare, I don't
mm.
dare." So like front, my life dey front, not be back. So I'm going front. So I was like, let me go. So when I got here, when I called family and friends, everybody was like, "Oh," was very happy for me and her. And me myself, I was happy also because it's just like dream come true for me. You understand?
So looking
Yeah.
at the risk you took, if you happen to be back in Nigeria, will you use the same route?
I will not try that again. I will have a friend who asked me, "Bro, I want to make this move and all blah 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 here and there." I say, "Bro, don't try it. I don't want you to experience what I went through. My destiny might be different from yours.
Mm,
You might
mm,
take this risk. You might not make it, bro. You
mm,
understand? Everybody have different destiny. Everybody have the kind of spirit that go with them. You understand? So please don't try that. I will not advise you. The situation out there, the is not really friendly. In the desert, I was
mm,
putting on something like black shirts. After a week in the desert, the black shirt changed the color to a milk color, to a beige
mm,
color because the sun was very high. All my face was like burnt because the sun was very high.
mm.
The temperature is very high there. So even in Libya, so a lot of things if you're not lucky, you might get kidnapped in Libya. If you're not lucky, you might a lot of things, a lot of crazy things. So it's not really advisable for anyone. Had it been
Mm,
I had somebody who advised me, "Bro, man, this thing," because I would have listened to the advice because it's not really nice. It's not nice. It's not nice. It's not a
mm,
best. It's not a very nice situation decision for one to make going
mm,
to Libya.
mm.
Yeah.
You are from English speaking country and then you move to a country where they don't speak English. I mean, how was it? I mean, starting to learn their language and all that to
Ah,
fit
in
in.
in the beginning, it was kind of difficult, but
Mm,
I thank God that I'm kind of person. I'm very linguistic,
mm,
so I managed to learn the language very fast. For my first 2 years in this country, I was not really doing that very well speaking the Italian language, but after like my first 2 years, man, I become perfect, like speaking it very well. I told you I went to school. I
mm.
studied for like 2 years plus or 3 years. I studied.
Only for the
So
language
no, just college. I went to college. I was doing college here. I
to
stopped at
study
class.
what?
Agriculture.
Okay.
So yeah, so I just have 1 year before I will graduate from college. That was
Mm,
when I said no, I cannot do it anymore because where I was schooling was very far. I managed to even get a like part-time job after school. I go to
mm,
work after school. I go to work, but
mm,
my school was very far, so I could not. I said, okay, man, I will stick to one. Sometimes you don't. If you can't, you can't do it. If you cannot do it, you cannot really do it. Just let go. So I know there's still time for me to do every other things, but let me secure the bag first and balance myself instead of going to do things that are not that are not in line. So that is it.
how easy or tough was it fitting in someone's country? I mean, as a foreigner.
Definitely, it's difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy. You just have to be strong,
Mm,
and no matter how the situation,
mm,
the first thing you think of is positivity. You understand? You just always have to be positive, even if things are not going well. Be positive. Because imagine a country where you don't have brother, you don't have sister, you don't have family, you don't have friends. Like things is, the only people you're seeing at the same time, you see people that were also racist, show you very high level of racism and all. Man, it's not easy, and you can't speak the language and all. Man, it was crazy. Yeah,
The way we live back home, I mean, back in Africa, the way we see Europe and all that, our perception when you get there, the way we see things, is it that easy?
No, it's different from what we see, from what we think back in
That you have plenty money
Africa.
there. When we get there, we get a lot of money. Money is everywhere.
It's
You
very
make it.
different. It's very different. It's very different because first thing you have to fight to get document first. Because when you don't have document, you can't get a job. You understand? You have to go to their school to learn their language. When you can't speak the language, you can't get a job. So these two things that I've mentioned now, let me say for the first 3-4 years, you're gonna be there like struggling to balance yourself in these two parts. Then after maybe if God help you, finally you are okay, you got your documents, okay, you can manage to speak the language. From there, that's where your life started from. You understand? I've been here for it's like 6 years. It's last year I got my documents. Since 2017, since 2017.
So for the past 5 years, you've been battling with struggling and hustling for documents.
Exactly. Every other certificate that I need that can help me to get a job, language, courses that I did a lot of different type of course. I did a catering course. I did engineering course. I did a lot of courses just to so that I can get many chances of opportunity, job opportunity and all. So, but there was no documents, so everything was just like up and down, up and down, up and down. But
do you see the language is as a most important thing for us when we get there to pay particular attention or learn?
It's very important, very important, very important. Because when you don't learn, when you don't speak the language, if somebody wants to employ you, how can you communicate with your boss, with your colleague at work? So you need because they don't speak English here. You need to learn the language. It's very important. If you don't speak their language, most of these people do not respect you. They will the level of discrimination will be very high. So just imagine at least you can still talk the language. You can at least in some part you can defend yourself as well. They will have boundaries. They will have boundaries of talking. There are things that they cannot tell you because they know you can boldly respond and defend yourself. You understand? So the first thing, the language is very important. Then the second thing, you have to go to school and do the rightful things. Don't go against the laws. That's just the secret about everything. When you do the rightful things, you speak the language, everything.
6 years in 6 years in Italy. What are some of the opportunities you've seen there?
Opportunities. What should I say is the opportunities I've seen? Okay, I got opportunity of playing football, of getting into a club where I was playing until I got injury.
You play football too.
When you got there,
that you started playing.
No, right from Nigeria, I do play football. But when I got here, okay. I that Europe vibe, man. I'm Europe. If I could go take my football dream forward, I might be lucky and get there someday. So I said, okay, man, I stick to it. And until I broke my knee, so I said, no, I'm done. So though that was it. Then other opportunities I've seen, just like the job I'm doing. That was it.
What job are you doing?
I work in a company where we produce blankets. Yeah.
So I asked you about opportunities just to know if they have a lot of like jobs there and all that. I mean,
for this like past 2 years now, things are really changing. After the pandemic and Russia and all. Life is like changing in very fast. So it's just like matter of up and down. There are some zone you go to, it will be difficult for you to find a job. There are some zone where when you get there, you will easily secure a job for yourself. Like for me, I live in Milan. So Milan is a place where you have a lot of job opportunities and all. So there are other cities everywhere, but I don't really know about them. But Milan, where I'm living, there are jobs opportunity. If you really want to work, there are jobs opportunity if you want to work. Yeah.
What about cost of living? Now you say you're on your own, right? You pay
Yeah.
rent and all that. Let's talk about cost of living there.
Cost of living is
Bills.
quite high because after like I told you, the Ukraine and Russia issues, since then things have become very kind of complicated for everyone because now the Russians don't give the European gas, fuel, and other stuffs again, so it makes everything become more expensive. Cost of living is very high now because normally before, when you want to get like this apartment where I'm living, this is just a room and parlor self-con where I'm living. Before normally,
how much do you pay a month?
Like here, I pay 450 euros monthly.
450 euros.
Yeah, that's what I pay for just as rent. Then later, maybe light bill, gas bill later come. It depends on what you consume. That's what you're gonna pay.
So at the end of the month, how much do you spend
on bills, man? Like this one that the last one that just came, because we do pay every 2 months. The last one that just came to is like 477 euros, because I was having visitors. A lot of my friends came to my place.
Is it the rent and the bills?
No, that's just the lights and gas bill.
Oh,
yeah. So,
I see. But what about the pay? Are they paying well?
Depends on the kind of the job you're doing.
The job you are doing.
Depends on the job you're doing. Depends the hours you're working as well. You understand? There are some kind of job maybe per hour. Definitely, if you're working 8 hours a day, if your job, okay, the minimum wage should be 8 euros per hour. Yeah. So if you work 8 hours, they're going to calculate your 8 hours for 1 month, and then calculate and remove your tax, and the rest is your money. You understand? So sometimes you might receive like, okay, let me say like 8,200, 1,300 upwards. Depends on your hours. If you're working 8 hours, you should be expecting from like 8,200 upwards.
Do you get pressure back home? I mean, family pressure and all that? Because I've spoken with a lot of people. They talk about stress, demanding and all that.
Yeah, Africa will be always Africa. That is it. Once you are in the Western world, they always see you as a rich man and that you've arrived. But at the same time, we living here, we are struggling as well to get our daily bread, just like the people in Africa. Just the only difference is you see here is the healthcare, electricity, the good roads, and the education, and the security. You understand? That's the differences. But for family, when it comes to family pressure, I don't think that's really big deal. I can do the little I can, and I'm happy that my family, they are understanding as well. So with my family, all is all right.
Are you stressed in Italy?
I would not really say I'm stressed, because the only thing I would say I'm stressed is, sometimes when you want to feel that, that African vibe or that English vibe, you cannot really feel it. The only problem is the racism and all. Sometimes maybe you go to a restaurant or a bar to drink, they will look different because you're an African person, and that's the only stress I'm saying. But apart from that, I'm living okay. From my house to my work, from like 5 minutes, I'm at work. 5 minutes, I'm at home. So everything's okay. Everything's okay.
Do you have Nigerian community in Milan?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, okay. So do you go to, how is it like, the unity and the support and all that? I mean, are you guys one?
For me, I don't go out too much anyway.
Why?
I don't have much friends because I'm just trying to stay on my lane. I don't want to get problem with anybody. You know, yeah. So I'm just trying to stay on my lane. But at the same time, I still have some good friends as well that maybe we can just go out. But like say group, I don't have too much group. But that's what I'm trying to train myself to do now. I want to get some more friends because now I'm an artist, I'm a singer. So I have to be open. I have to be open for
now
everybody.
You're a musician. You stop playing the football, so you're a musician now.
Yeah. Now I'm a singer.
Oh, okay, I see.
I switch.
Okay, so what kind of music do you do?
I do Afrobeats.
Oh, Afrobeats. Okay.
Yeah, I'm into Afrobeats.
And so that's why you're called Zona, Arizona.
Yeah. Ari is my name.
Zona. Ari is your name. Then Zona is your nickname.
It's my nickname, so I merged it together to make a stage name.
Arizona. Oh, okay. Any tracks yet? Any music out? Have you brought anything out yet?
Yeah. I dropped a single last. Let me say it's 2 months now. Title Twerk
your first single.
Yeah. Featuring Black Beats. So it's on all platforms.
What's the title again?
Twerk. Yeah.
Why twerk?
Because it's just the way the inspiration came, what the song is talking about. It's all about, it's a party jam. So it was all about dancing, twerking, and all. Yeah.
How far do you want to take this music? Are you just doing it, or you are doing it for business and to make money from it?
Yeah. Music is something that I love with passion. It's something that I really want to do right from when I was even small. So I've been trying to come into the game for a long time, but I was not really finding that confidence of doing it until lately. I just say no, I have to do something. So I came into the game, and it's something that I love. I would love to make money from it as well because I'm putting money into it as I'm investing on it. I've invested a lot in it. So if it eventually turns out to be good, all glory to God. But you can't predict anything in life.
Any support back home after releasing your single?
No. I've been doing everything all by myself.
Are they playing it in Nigeria?
Yeah. They're playing my song in Nigeria because when I checked my audio mark, I saw that the majority is like majority of people that are streaming my song, they are from Nigeria. Like I got like 80-something stream from Nigeria. So every other place is just like small, some numbers. So it shows that people are getting it from Nigeria as well. So but I just keep pushing to make
so
sure
have you been to Nigeria yet?
No, I haven't been to Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now that you are doing music, I mean, when they call you, you have a gig. Are you ready to come?
For sure. Right now I'm here. If I get any call for like when it comes to anything that is music, because this is my business now, I'm very open. I'm very available to to turn up. Yeah.
But how can you blend that the music you are doing with your work?
Yeah, I do like for me. After my working time, like I work from morning to 5:30, and when I get to home, I eat sometimes, and I just want to feel like I do something. I just try to create something and all. If not weekend, I don't work on weekend. Saturday, Sunday, I don't work. I normally work Saturday, Sunday on my music. If I have to make any move, it's Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
Have you been to other European countries yet?
I've been to Paris. I was in Paris on December. I went there on December 22, and I traveled back to Italy on January 4th. So I spent a couple of weeks in Paris. So it was very nice anyway.
What did you like about Paris?
A lot of things. So
a lot of things.
A lot of things because
I know what you are talking about, right? More girls,
It's not that thing you are thinking, no.
More girls,
It's not that thing. No. What I really love about France is like there's the level of discrimination, racism there is very low.
Because
You
you have a
know,
lot of black people there,
exactly.
Aside the level of racism, you got some girl there, right?
No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, but anyway, there are a lot of beautiful girls in France. Oh my God. When you get to France, man, there are a lot of beautiful black girls. Black is beautiful always, as I always say. So a lot of girls in France as well. But what I really love about France is, man, the way they accept everybody. Everybody just like one. It's not like here when you're a black person, you're a black person. There's nothing you're gonna say. When you're a black person, since I came to this country, if I must tell you, I haven't seen more than two black people driving bus, like this normal bus. You know, I haven't seen any black person working in the office like maybe a banker or in the train station or in the airport or in the hospital. The least they can give to you in the hospital are just a normal cleaner. Yeah, in Italy.
Is it not the same thing we're talking about? I mean, like furthering our education and all that. I mean, is that not the problem?
No,
You
it's
don't
not
learn
matter.
their language. You don't learn their language to the level that we can work in the bank and all that.
Yeah. You can. There are a lot of people. I know a lot of people who went to school as well, but it's just a normal job with normal people that does not even finish our education here. It's the normal job we are doing. That's what they are still doing. I haven't seen any, maybe like just a nurse, a normal nurse, a black nurse in hospital here. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a black person working in as a police, or just maybe like normal security, maybe that works in the, or just some kind of job like that. But when you go to France, when I got to France, the first police I saw, it was a black man. Was like, not be Africa, I come home. Not be Africa. Was it, am I sleeping or what? When I came down from the airport, oh my goodness, a lot of black people working in office selling ticket and all. I say, well, this thing does not function like this in Italy. So that is it. So that's the only challenges we are facing here. The biggest challenges we are facing here in Italy.
Harry, is there any opportunities you've seen back home once you are in abroad?
I don't really think so.
You don't see any opportunity?
No, not.
But are you thinking of investing in future?
For sure. I'm thinking of like, just to make some money and come back home, because home is home, I love Africa, man. Africa is the place I want to live my life. I just want to make some money. After I make some money, I'm coming back home. I'm going to do some investments in Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Zanzibar. These places are places that I love. I love a lot of Africa countries. There are a lot of beautiful places in Africa where you can go and spend your life and be happy. I have a lot of plans, but I just want to focus on myself, my music first, and make some money.
Make some money.
Yeah.
Charlie, Harry, thank you so much for passing through SBTV Africa. I mean, so you give us freestyle before you sign out, since you are a musician. Your social media platform where we can listen to your music and all that.
Oh yeah, okay. You can check my song on all streaming platforms: Apple Music, Audio Mac, Boomplay, Spotify, YouTube. My song is available in all platforms. And when you want to check me on any platform, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, it's always Arizona. It's always Arizona. Yeah. So the title of the song, like I told you before, is Twerk. You just write Arizona Twerk. The song will pop up in any streaming platform. And and I have plans of dropping new song as well, but I'm just trying to clear one or two things. Then new song coming soon. A banger.
Arizona, thank you so much for passing through SBTV Africa. I mean, give us some lines and some freestyle.
Man. Okay. I go kolao. Tikato club, I go bolao. Yeah. Titi dolao. No good duro, no good dolao. Let's only there. That's on unreleased track. I don't want to phrase it like that. let me do my. If you want, I can do my twerk as well for you as a freestyle. Okay.
Twerk freestyle.
Find girls in my room. Twerk. At the cash cruise pepper rest. Twerk. Any baby cross my lane. Twerk. I go chop her like a father rice. Twerk. Old school papagayi. You deform new squad if you your vibe. No believe me not your babe now. I live right down here like a Kenna pair. They call me Arizona. I dey play goal like Maradona. If I catch you for corner, we go sure you know now. Church boy, you make me sing
Nice one, nice one. Arizona,
Thanks a
Arizona,
lot. Thanks a
Arizona,
lot.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for passing through SBTV Africa. Big
Thanks.
ups, Arizona, straight from Italy. Guys, Charlie, thank you guys for watching. My name is DJ Nyame. I'll thank my production team, DJ Click, Sharon, and Tina. Like, share, tap on subscribe. If you want to come on my show, my numbers are on the screens. Just WhatsApp me or send me a voice note. Subscribe.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first-timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job? Then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.